So get ready for action.
Okay, what's up? You're in tune to the Grand Wizard Rasheen, and we're on this hip-hop starship, okay? It's going to take a ride right to your neighborhood with the legends of hip-hop all over the country, okay? And it's the first legend we got right here is my girl Yvette Money.
Hey.
All right. So what's happening, baby? How you feeling?
What's up, Mr. Grand Wizard? I'm good. I'm good.
Well, that's good. It's a pleasure that you here to talk to us. And what we're going to do is let the people know about how you got started, like your inspirations that led you into what you're doing now, the build up to that. So give the people a little information on you, and let them know what's up.
Well, I was just inspired of the love and the feel of hip hop, and then when women, started doing their thing, that inspired me to say, the door is open for us. Right. When Lady B was out, and Roxanne Shante and Sparky D, hearing those women on the microphone pretty much inspired me as well. And I can't forget Pebbly Pooh and stuff. Like, those women were doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And it inspired me to be able to, try to play around with it. And because at first it was just for the love of hip hop, and when you get like the bass, that beat with on a break on a record, you can't help if you love hip hop, you can't help but to play around with it and try to bust some rhymes. So that's how I was all inspired by it.
All right, yeah. So after you got inspired, how did you get your first record? How did you get into that?
Well, I was on my girl Lady B show. Okay. Yeah, that's when we used to, hear her up at the Platte. When she had the Street Beat with Lady B show. I went up to the radio station. Matter of fact, no, let me back up. I didn't go up to the radio station yet. What happened was I went to the Fresh Fest. Mm-hmm. It was a Fresh Fest tour. And I had asked the guard that was there if he could get me backstage because I wanted to rhyme for somebody. I didn't even care who it was. I just wanted to rhyme for somebody back there. And I happened to rhyme for Lady B and Curtis Blow.
Oh, man, that was, wow.
Yeah.
Legendary right there.
So, absolutely. So, there was no cell phone and beepers during that time of the game. So, I had exchanged numbers with Curtis Blow and Lady B as well. They liked it, they said. So, exchanging numbers, I guess, still that part of the deal right. of just getting my foot in the door. Mm-hmm. So we exchanged numbers, and then I reached out to Curtis Blow a couple of times because then that night he was telling me to come up to New York. So I reached out to him a couple of times to come out there, and then I actually went the day that they were doing the song for Martin Luther King.
Oh, okay.
And it had New Edition, Lisa, Run DMC. They were all in the studio, and he had me to rhyme for them too as well. And he told me meanwhile while I was out there and everything to make sure I stay in touch with Lady B too as well, and that they were going to do something. With me. So I when I came back, I reached out to Lady B still, and she told me to come up to the station, and she gave me my day to shine on her radio station. And while I was rapping on her radio station. I was doing more positive rap too. I was talking about teenage pregnancy and all that kind of stuff. And while I was doing that, and at the end of that show, Clinton Shirley, who is now Michael Elliott, who did the music, did the movie like Mike, Brown Sugar, and all that good stuff. He was waiting for me to come out, and he offered me the deal to do Yvette's Revenge. Like, he just briefly gave me this deal, and if I come down to the studio the next day, that we were going to do this. And I was like, I'm there. And during that time when we were, doing hip hop, we were doing hip hop just for the love of it. We didn't know like money and everything was involved. So I really didn't even care about the money. I just wanted to do the record.
Right.
So when I came there, they pretty much had everything pretty much set and ready. I added some parts to it. And then we did the X-rated version. I just flowed with that, off the, they just told me to just go for it, just get raw with it. So the X-rated version, I just did that in the studio. So we pretty much completed that in one day. And the next day they pressed, the records were pressed, because it was Virtue Recording Studio, and they also own Slice Records, so they had their own pressing plant too as well. So the records was pressed and ready to go that next day. But the label, they never asked me what my name was going to be, so they automatically named me Yvette Roxwell. I was like, nah. That's not going down. I was like, ew, I did not like that name. And my name, when I was rapping before I met Clinton Shirley, was Money Do Money, because my real name is Monica. So I called myself Money Do Money.
They say most people don't know your name, Monica.
They don't know. And a lot of people, to be honest with you, Sheen, they don't know me as Dear Yvette. They don't know how to connect Yvette Money and Dear Yvette. Because a lot of times when people are introduced to me, and they be like, Yvette Money? They be like, Dear Yvette? Oh, yeah. So it's so crazy, because it's like you have to attach Dear Yvette to my name in order for people to know who I am. But so I told them I can't rock with that name. And I was just thinking, I was like, I tried to combine the two names. It was like, well, you got to be Yvette. I was like, well, what about Yvette Money? And it was like, okay. And it was like, we're going to press these records back up again. And then they had their own thing. So they did it. They repressed the label. They made me happy. And and the name was spelled with an E. I don't know if you noticed this back in the day.
I did.
But the name was spelled with an E. Now it's with a Y. And that was because when they pressed those records, they owned that name. They owned that name. So when I moved on to my next to my next deal.
And what record was that?
It was a good thing Yvette was spelled two different ways, because I was able to change the spelling and still keep my name. So
what record was that? When you got the other deal?
That was 4th from Broadway.
Okay, 4th from Broadway.
Was it 4th from Broadway yet? Shucky ducky quack quack. I'm trying to think.
So you did Yvette Money, Revenge first, right?
Yeah.
And then what was the next record after that?
I did a couple records with Slice Records though.
Okay.
I did oh God, what is it? Get a Taste of It. And I did Playboys. And I think it was Get a Taste of It, Playboys. Might have been the 3 that was released from that label. And then I went with 4th from Broadway, Island Records. Next.
Okay.
I did The Other Side of Me and You Want to Get Yours.
Okay.
On that label.
All right. And then you went to the what was that? Fourth and Broadway or another record company?
Yeah, it was Fourth and Broadway.
Okay.
Fourth and Broadway Records. Slash, it was like 3 different entities on with that label because it was Island Records, Fourth and Broadway, Street Art. I think it was called that.
Right.
I'm getting 50, so I'm kind of, but I think it was Street Art, Fourth and Broadway Street Art, and and that, like, I thought at that point, you know, that was one of my favorite songs. The Other Side of Me.
Right.
Out of all the records I did, The Other Side of Me had me really feeling my career taking off,
right,
you know, from that point. But somebody left with the money.
Yeah, I understand. You know,
somebody left with the money, the promotional money. It was like, I think like $400,000 went missing. So they freeze my record from being put out there.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know if it's just bad luck in this industry or what, but, you know, this is how my story was rolling.
Right,
you know, when you think you're right there and able to, you know, be able to feel success in the game, somebody always comes and snatch that dream away from you.
Was that the last record company you went to?
No, it was not. I've been after that signed with Rough House Records.
Okay. With
Rough House
Chris Schwartz?
was just Rough House. Yeah, with Chris Schwartz. They were just Rough House at the time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. You know them. You know them.
Yeah.
And then when I signed with them, we performed for Columbia Records.
Right.
They were trying to seal a deal with Columbia Records when I was signed with them. Columbia Records came out to see me perform, Vic and Don, and I know it was Corey DSP. God, I forgot what their name of their group was, but Corey, like my brother. But they came out to see us all perform, and we sealed the deal with Columbia Records at that point. And I sat on that label. I did a lot of music with them, but nothing was put out. And it was for some reasons. I mean, I was told because Nikki D was with Columbia Records and her stuff was being put out, so I had to wait. They didn't want 2 female rappers out at the same time. That's what I was told. But I found out something really personal once I left that label. I was get ready to go with Atlantic Records after that. But, you know, that deal wound up falling through, and then that's when I started to become a mom and chill for a little bit with the game. But, so nothing actually came out with Columbia Rough House when I was with them. But I was there for about 2-3 years. I sat on the label.
Right. So that stuff that you did with them, do you got copies of that?
No, I sure don't. And I worked with some people in the game. I did some work with John Whitehead. We had this song called He's Leaking, and that song was, I love that song too.
Right.
Me and
you're talking about McFadden and Whitehead, right?
Music. Yep.
Right, I got you.
Yep, it was a pleasure working with him.
Yeah.
I did some stuff with me and Kane. Kane had wrote I Get the Job Done for me.
Right.
They, I guess, couldn't work out some deal or something, so he wound up doing that himself. But I did, he actually wrote that. No, not I Get the Job Done. Wait a minute, is that the one? Yeah, I Get the Job Done. Yeah. He, and they had me doing some stuff with 45 King.
Right.
Actually, me and Jeff did a song together. Me and Jazzy Jeff did a song together called Yvette Money.
Wow.
That didn't come out either. They had me working with some really good people on there. I did do a song with this guy called Lorenzo.
Right.
From down Florida. He's with Keith Sweatingham. I rapped on his record, and it was somebody else record that I rapped on, but I don't think it came out. But I just did some, just an appearance on that record. But Lorenzo's came out. I did an appearance on that record. We did that down Sigma Sound while I was with Rough House. And that was pretty much it of Yvette Money as the MC as far as putting out material. Once I became a mom,
Right.
my life changed and I was doing a lot of mommy duties and stuff like that. I would do some old school hip hop shows here and there, but it was kind of hard getting a record deal after that, because people really didn't want to deal with somebody with baggage. And I guess they considered my beautiful daughter to be baggage.
That's right.
They want somebody that was free and can tour and travel. And, at that time I couldn't do that.
Okay, man. Wait, well, hey, you definitely a legend in the game. And matter of fact, what we're going to do is go to some of your songs. Let them hear a few of your songs, and we're gonna come right back. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Yvette Money.
When I heard we wore the same size bra. Here we go. Before Jay makes any more mistakes, Jesse beat her. I want to break. You better run. No regret, no regret.
All right, we back. And that was Yvette Money. Hey, that was a short shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so
Yes.
we're going to get back to Yvette Money and tell us a little bit more about yourself and what's happening.
Well, one good thing that I can say that did come out of being signed with 4th and Broadway Records,
Right.
it's a photo of women of hip hop that's been surfacing, and I mean it went totally viral, and they put it in the Smithsonian Museum, which brought me to tears when I found out that it was actually in there, to be honored in that way, because I always feel like a girl from Philly is just like forgotten about
Philly.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a big major accomplishment in my career without even trying. It just happened, and I was glad that 4th and Broadway had me at the right place and the right time to be a part of the photo with women of hip hop, and showing how back in the day that we were trying to represent to the fullest as females and doing our thing. So that was one good thing that did come out.
Wow.
Who
all was in a Women's of Hip Hop picture?
Oh man, it was Sparky D, Roxanne Sante, MC Light, Sweet Tea, Miss Melody, myself. I had that yellow on. Like everybody looked like hip hop but me. But back in the day, when I have to explain the yellow outfit. Like Liz Claiborne was really big back in the day, and that was a Liz Claiborne sweatsuit. I was a more feminine. Not to say that none of the other ladies were feminine, but I was.
You had your own style.
I was different from everyone else. I wanted to be different,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see in that photo that I was totally different.
Right.
So I used to wear heels. I used to wear leather outfits. So that was me when I came out. I didn't do a lot of the MCM and Gucci and stuff because so many were doing it. So I wanted to
flavor,
look like a Philly girl. So that's
Philly in the house.
That's
What part of Philly you from?
doing our thing. I'm from West Philly.
All right.
From West Philadelphia.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm from Southwest.
So you're right there. We're walking distance. Right across Baltimore.
That's right.
So so that was a big blessing, and I'm still cheesing and smiling because people still send it to me like, look. I haven't had a chance to get up there and see it or get down there. I have to get down to DC and go and see it myself, but I had plenty of nieces and aunts and everybody that went, took a picture next to it and sent me their photo next to it.
You never know how far you can go and get. Speaking of how far you can get, so what are you doing now?
I'm a writer and director of plays now. I do I write and I direct plays, and I actually reached out for my second play that I wrote. I write adult stuff, but not adult, meaning like nudity and stuff, but it's adult content in my plays because I'm speaking on things that's real and that's going on out here that nobody would really want to talk about. So I write about a lot of things like that, and I reached out to some of my old school fam, like Sparky D. I had her in there. Oh, and MC Peaches, she's in that photo too as well. And I reached out to my sister with that too. She was in my play. Kango from UTFO was in the play. Jermaine Jones from American Idol was in there, and a lot of other Philadelphians were in the play too as well, and it was really good. It was really successful. That was the last one I did, but the first one that I did was like 6 years ago, and that's the one that I am now promoting and trying to come up. Well, not come up, but I'm out here hustling to get my budget together because I'm turning that one into a movie. So I want to get more into film. So I had my movie script ready, but if I want something done, I guess I gotta do it myself. So I'm trying to do what I gotta do to get the total budget together and try to put that joint out on Netflix or something. Whoever comes properly.
Right. Wow, but
in the proper way.
Yeah, went from records, right to the movies. Oh, right.
Yes, I love writing plays and movies. Like I get into so many different personalities when I'm when I'm writing, and I crack myself up while I'm writing and stuff too. It's like you would think I'm crazy if you walked in in the middle of me getting into my writing. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So you already did some plays already, and where can people see them at?
Well, I didn't put anything out on DVD or anything like that.
Right.
For the play. I'm hoping that they'll see it on the big screen with the movie.
Okay, all right.
But I am going to bring my play back because I'm thinking, to help generate money for this budget, that, maybe I should bring the one back that I did, that I want to do the movie to. Because that was sold out. I did 5 shows. Wow. And it was sold out. No radio airplay. Promotion and none of that kind of stuff. They just was intrigued about what I was writing about, and it's very diverse too as well. I had a nice diverse audience, and that's what I want to cater to. I want to cater to everyone. So, and my the last play that I just did, I did that last year. And I, since that one was sold out, I was like, instead of doing 5 shows, I'm gonna do one big show. So I rented out First District Plaza on 38th and Market. And
I know that.
It was like I had about 690 people that came out to the play for that opening night. So people want to hear what I'm talking about. So I've definitely got to get this to the big screen.
Right. We definitely got to get it to the big screen. Oh, man, that's just wonderful to hear that you went from there to there to here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
So I know you inspiring right now a lot of people to do what they do because they see you doing stuff. And, that's inspiration for them to do stuff, especially like the young MCs and the young writers, that want to do movies and write plays. So, you just keep inspiring people like that. And
I hope I am. If I can reach out to even one person to be able to go for their dreams, that will make me happy.
Yeah. So most definitely. Oh man, are you still doing performing your songs?
Yeah, whenever I'm asked.
Oh, okay, all right.
Whenever I'm asked, I still put on a nice show and everything too as well. But it's been some time. I've been doing more hosting than actually performing. A lot of people usually call me up to host. So I do that on the side.
Okay, all right. Well, just keep active, you know what I mean? We need you in the game. You're never too old, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm 59, feeling fine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah.
I just hit the 50 mark, so I'm in the 50 club.
Yeah, all right, well, like I said, keep doing what you're doing. And it's been an honor, for you to tell your story, for the people. A lot of people don't know, not just, how you got started and all that and what led you to be what you are now. That's what they need to understand. You didn't just, I'm here and I'm the best and I'm that. You know what I mean? You had to go through stuff to get to where you at. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And even though, I didn't soar like some of the other female rappers did, whatever I contribute to help them soar and get to where they are.
Right.
You know, I'm like, God used me the way He wanted to use me.
That's right.
You know, so I'm just happy for that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love seeing my sisters do their thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and still doing their thing. So, you know, I get, you know, real excited when I see, you know, females representing hip hop to the fullest.
Wow, that's good. It's got to teach the youth and inspire others. All right. Is anybody that you would like to give some shout outs to, or you know, let
Well,
them know?
it'll be a long list, but I'm
Okay,
gonna shout
well.
out my entertainment company, Moolah
Right.
Entertainment. It's the website moolahentertainment.com that you can go on to for any upcoming events. People can promote, sell tickets to their events and stuff too as well. And the number for Moolah Entertainment is 267-338-9137. And also shout out to Real Hip Hop, you know.
Real hip hop.
Real Hip Hop, I have to give a shout out to. And shout out to you, Sheen, too. Thank you for thinking of us, sister. I really appreciate it.
Oh man,
It's so
most
good to be
definitely.
thought about.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely. I always think about you. You know what I mean?
And if anybody wants to reach me, like on Instagram, Facebook, my name is the same. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Monica Yvette Money Kit. And Yvette is with a Y. If you just put Monica Yvette Money, it's going to come up anyway. So
Yeah. All right.
on
I got
Facebook, Instagram, and
Wow.
Twitter, same exact name.
Mm-hmm. So, wow. That's such a good thing to hear that you got all that going. So y'all know how to get in touch with her. So get in touch with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna let you go, and we appreciate that you know talking to us. And my boy Grand Wizard Stevie D is in the house. You know, he's on the board.
Hey,
And
Grand Wizard,
yeah,
CBG.
Grand, he's in the house doing his thing. So we're gonna let you go, and I appreciate you, you know, calling in and checking in on us. You know what I mean, and getting aboard the hip hop starship. You know what I mean. We about to fly on out of
Yeah.
here. So
All right, shout out to Hip Hop Starship. Thank
That's
you
right.
so much, you guys, for having me.
all right.
And you continue to be blessed. And
You are in tune to the man wizard rasheen, so get ready for action.